Hello everyone, today on the channel it's time for Deck Academy. It's Deck Academy. We're gonna make a brand new deck. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, baby. So as we promised, probably what looks like a week or so ago, we are going to make a mono red goblins. Why? Because why not? So in the new standard format there will not be too many goblin creatures, or rather there are quite a few, but they are not very good. So this guy is good, this guy is good, and it kind of goes downhill from here. This guy is interesting, this guy is good. May not be too bad, but what do we have at 2 mana? I'm gonna play 2 Morningstars. The problem is we don't have Embercleave anymore. We do not have Embercleave anymore, so that's not good. This guy is a must. This guy we only have 2 of, so we're just gonna play 2. Obviously you wanna play 4, but as usual when we just make these decks we don't add. This guy can help push the last few points of damage. And just this guy, I mean he's arena only, he's not bad actually for 4 mana. He makes 2 more goblins. And this guy pumps. Play 2 of him. 2 of him. And literally I think we're just gonna play Frostbite this time. I think we're gonna just play 4 Frostbites, to be honest. And 22 lands. We need to play Snow Mountains, and we're probably gonna play Havens. We're gonna try 1 den, but we're gonna probably play Havens. So 20 mountains and 2 havens and 1 den. I don't think we need 23 lands. I think 22 lands should be okay. So where does that leave us? Where's a haven? Let's just search for haven. We should look at any burn spells. Gonna play 2 havens. So actually let's take a look at what burn spells we have available. Or something to push us over the edge. This guy does give them haste, it pumps them up, it makes devils though, not goblins. This guy is good because actually he's not that good. He is not that good, he's too slow. Of course we could play Goldspan Dragon, which we actually might play over these guys. Yeah, Goldspan Dragon is not a goblin, but we want to win games. So when you're playing competitive and you want to win games, you gotta play what you gotta play. So it's literally a goblin deck with Goldspan Dragon, because why not? Why not have a goblin deck with Goldspan Dragon? I don't know if there's anything else that we want to play main deck. In terms of card draw, I don't think so. I think we have enough. We have enough. In terms of artifacts though, there's something better we can equip? I don't think so. I think we're just going to go for this plus Goldspan Dragon because we want to win. So as usual we are playing an unranked because we are just testing these decks. You can just see. So yes, Goldspan Dragon is 5 mana. Yes, we are running only, just playing unranked, we are running only 22 lands, but knowing how much we flood, should be no problem. Get into the 5 mana for the dragon. Although we can't really do much with the treasures. We're definitely missing Ember the Cleave. Because Ember Cleave is clutch. Very clutch. I mean, he just wins games out of nowhere, especially going wide like this. So a lot of people are testing Boros goblins, which we are aware of, which we could also test, but mono red seems these. We do have a nice curve. Second turn this guy, third turn the Goblin Lord. Oh no, not Goblin Lord, Hasty guy. Or we can cast this dude as well. He kind of puts a hurt. I mean, a lot of people have the sacking one. The sacking instant that draws a card and makes a treasure token. Or draws 2 cards. So they can sack the creature to that, which kind of sucks. We're definitely going to discard these 2 cards because they don't do anything for us. They do not do it. So let's cast this guy just because he does deal 1 extra damage on their upkeep. So they're on a tight clock. If we top deck another land for some reason, we can cast this dude and pump all the goblin and haste. Oh, they spend the whole time killing 1 creature. If not, we just cast this guy and we deal massive amounts of damage. Okay, we drew another land, but it comes into play tapped. So this guy is gonna come. They're gonna take 6, 7, and then 8 damage. So next turn they're basically dead. Unless they have a board wipe. Oh no, even with the board wipe they're dead because they have to tap out and then we cast this guy and we pump him. So it's pretty much over. I mean okay, that's not over. That was not what we want to see. So now we need to top deck a land to activate this, which is why we'd rather play Haven. But of course we drew this. We only have 1 as you can see. But of course we drew it. Yeah, they managed to kind of stabilize, but they do need to gain life because it's gonna ping them. That's not a land, but can make a goblin. That doesn't really matter. But what we can do is we can pump this dude. So he has trample, attack with everybody. And he has first strike, so he's gonna kill everything. And it's game over because he has trample. Oh, wow, we have done it. Wow, in our first match, first game of the day with the goblins, we managed to survive the hand destruction and the removal. And the goblins came through. I mean, unfortunately, we don't have anything big. We do have the Goldspan Dragon. That's the only thing that can come down with haste and finish the opponent off. So that was pretty fantastic. Let's see how we do next. The Goblin equipment is not that amazing as an equipment. The only part that's amazing is that it gives us trample. It's the amazing part. And many people apparently they don't know that we can get trample. Because +1 +0 is nothing. But we should have spare mana after we get to like 4 or 5 mana. Because again, there's nothing else that's expensive except for this guy. So we can get this guy down. Obviously, we need to top deck a 3rd land. Usually we get flooded. We need to top deck a 3rd land to smash with this guy, and then the turn after, smash, smash. That's not a land, so that's kind of bad. Of course, for some reason, after winning our first game, we decide to get... Yeah, of course they have to kill that guy. We decide to get mana squid. We do need 3 lands to continue putting pressure on the opponent. 2 lands is not enough. We are playing 22 lands, as you know. Why is this guy like every single game? We can't do anything. We have to wait to pump next time. Yeah, not drawing the 3 lands here for, I don't know, 4 turns. So opponent's already at 4 lands. It means we are not supposed to win this game. I mean, we could go up to 23 lands, but we don't need it. 22 is enough because this is the only 5 mana casting cost stuff. Everything else is 3 and under. Okay, so they're going to exile him, I guess. Yeah, he's gone. I mean, if we top deck a third, if we don't top deck a third land, I guess it kills Kaya, but it doesn't do anything else for us. Just cast this guy and pass the turn. I mean, all this time we should have been attacking, but we can't because this guy just dies to this guy. I mean, 2 land is just, I mean, it's basically game over. We should just consider this point. We're gonna give it one more turn, see if we top deck the third land, but if Arena doesn't want to give us the third land, is basically game over. We're basically playing the same deck as before. Everyone and their grandma are playing black decks or Orzhov decks. Sure. Yep. Get more lands. And that's about it. We need to top deck like 3 runs in a row. So we can go Goblin. Yeah, it's basically game over. Just gonna consider. I mean, this, you can't test play stuff when Arena just decides to mana screw you after flooding. We need 3 lands or 4 lands. I mean, 3 lands we can cast everything. 4 lands we can cast 2 things a turn, like 2 drops or a 3 drop and a 1 drop or whatever. 2 lands we can't win on 2 lands. Our deck has lots of 3 drops. So basically that was a designated loss, so let's move on. It's the part of testing that we really don't like. I mean, nobody likes just losing for no reason. What is going on? Are we going to get our 3 lands or what? The fact that you can go mana, of course we got our 3 lands. The fact that you can go mana flood into mana screw immediately into mana flood, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's like each game is either mana screw or mana flood. There's no game that you get to like 3 lands and then, you know, the next card you draw is not a land, and then the next turn you draw, like every 2 turns or every 3 turns you draw a land. It's either you just stuck on 2 lands or 3 lands, or you just draw lands after lands after lands. I mean, there's like no in between. So we do prefer Faceless Haven, as we said, over the Goblin land. We are playing 1 Goblin land to test it, but this is just better most of the time. Just because it's 3 mana to activate instead of 4, and it is a 4-3 instead of a 3-2. Okay, so now it's basically like we said, it's the mana screw portion of the game. So we got mana flooded and then mana screwed and now mana screwed again. So we passed 3 turns without drawing a land. We still have the 3 lands from our opening hand. It seems like the opponent is also mana screwed and they are facing goblins, so unless they draw a land, I guess not this turn, they draw a land next turn, they should probably concede. Okay, never mind, they have 3 lands. But whatever they cast, we should be able to kill with this and continue our slow offense, because we didn't manage to get anything. And of course they have Blizzard Brawl, because the opponent always has whatever they need. Okay, now we got a land, but a little bit too late. Opponent always has the Blizzard Brawl, as you know. So can we top deck like a, you know, 3 mana creature here or 4 mana? Do we even have 4 mana? Can we top it like a 3 mana creature or something? He can't block anything. Just gonna die. Another Breeze of Brawl? Okay, but he dies to this thing. Indestructible, sorry. Okay, that's something. I mean, we do have 3 drops. We don't have 4 drops. We have 3 drops and then Dragon. So whatever he blocks, he's gonna lose. He can try with the Javelineer, or they can just take the 5 damage. Or they're gonna trade. Because they're afraid because of this. Because we have the Faceless Haven. If they stay back to pump their Haven, we can pump our Haven and attack with a lot. I guess staying back is not what they do. I mean, this is the slowest possible game that we can possibly have with these goblins. And unfortunately, we don't have Hazoret. Hazoret in this situation, yeah, of course now we draw land. Hazoret in this situation would be clutch. The reason she would be clutch is because it's Hazoret. Really? Okay, I guess they have to take a chance. Oh no, they're gonna gain 2 life on this thing. Oh no, this is the counter one. Okay, whatever. Whatever opponent, whatever, just put counters. I mean, they are a 1 if we draw the Goblin again. That when he dies, he deals 1 damage to something. This guy, it's basically game over. If we draw the Dragon, it would be nice to get Goldspan Dragon now, since we have 5 lands. Opponent also has 5 lands, but we don't technically need 5 lands now. We need more pressure. Okay. Whatever, let's just attack. I mean, they have to block with the Faceless Haven, but we're gonna kill their Faceless Haven. We have Frostbitten. Frostbitten. Ite. And it is game over. It is game over at this point. No! Okay, whatever. Whatever opponent, whatever, like you just have the cards. They have the cards, always. When do they not have the cards? So they basically trade, I guess. I mean, we had to take a chance. Unfortunately, we don't play Shock. If we play Shock, this would be game over. So now we have to not die until we get another land and Goldspan Dragon. Which is not gonna be easy because they're probably gonna hit us for like 7. And then next turn 7 again, and that's game over. This is why we have to test play goblins. This we have to think if we actually need burn. We might actually need some burn main deck. I mean burn that hits the face, not creatures. He can't attack because this guy has vigilance for some reason. How does he have vigilance? Oh, this thing gave it vigilance, of course, because why wouldn't they get vigilance? Yeah, so we literally need to draw a Goldspan Dragon because they don't block flyers anytime now. I mean, not now, but we need to top deck another land and then the dragon. So we also gotta think about playing something that hits the player. But we don't have Shock. Oh, this guy. This guy can finish them off if they don't gain life. Just as we did in the midweek magic, where the opponent was a 1 and we got the charger out and they couldn't kill it. I mean, they killed it and then we killed them. So they can attack now. They have to gain life. I'm not sure what they can gain life with. The other lesson that looks for a land gains 2 life, but they didn't get that one. So they can attack us, but we're not gonna die, right? This is 7, 14. This is 4. We take 10. And then this thing dies and then it triggers and we kill them. If not, we just attack with the Fireblade Charger on our turn. Then if he dies, they die. If he doesn't die, they don't. Yeah, sure, attack for 14. We just double block. Okay, that's still game over. Game over. It doesn't trample for enough. Bye bye. Sayonara. So even with the slow situation, we still managed to get a win. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, the problem is we don't have shock. Shock is not going to be in the new format. However, Innistrad does have a new shock, an even better shock, because if it's still 1 mana 2 damage to any target, but if it targets a player, we get to scry 1, I believe. So it's a shock that scries 1, which is pretty good. But obviously Innistrad is not out yet. We still gotta wait 1 month or so. So we gotta play the way it is right now. So the problem with Goblin is they do die to board wipes, obviously. That's a problem. So we have to literally kill the opponent before they get to board wipe. How did we manage to draw both basic? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We have 3 Hobgoblin Captains though. So we got that going for us. And we finally got our Bandit lot, which of course you wanna play 3 of these if at all possible. But we don't wanna waste wildcards. Okay. Here's the combo. They attack, he gets first strike, so they can't trade very well. Yeah, they have to take the damage. So they can hit us for 3, but next time we can cast this dude, and then everybody gets much bigger. I mean, they can hit us for 1 and make a treasure. This deck might have board wipes, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do about board wipes. Okay, that is not good at all. However, we can force them to sack it. Sack the creature and tap it. So they have to take the damage this turn. Sure. I mean, he doesn't have a lifelink, so they can hit us back in there. That's not a problem. We should be able to do more damage than them. There's 8 damage. There is 8 damage. If we top deck the Goblin that pumps for 2 mana, it's basically game over. We can also activate Faceless Haven, which is also a Goblin, so that's also game over. So they literally have to... I don't know what they have to do. I guess they can kill that guy. But it's game over because we activate Faceless Haven, so whatever they block, they die. It's exactly 6 damage. Well, actually more than 6 because Faceless Haven is much bigger. We could have attacked with the den. Yeah, it's game over. It is game over. We could have attacked with the den now that we drew our 4th land. But what's the point? It does make a 1/1 Goblin token that's attacking, which is actually a 2/2. So that was pretty fast. That is how this deck is supposed to work. That's how we're testing it. We don't want to get them to 1 life or 2 life and then stumble. Obviously Embercleave would have been clutch in any of these games, but that's neither there nor here. I have to say goodbye to the cleave, the mighty cleave. So let's play one more game. Let's play one more game with the Goblinoids. We are going first again, and we have a fantastic hand. I mean, all we need is a 3-drop, either the pump 3-drop or the haste 3-drop, because 1-drop, 2-drop, and then 3rd turn. Yeah, we got the 3-drop too. Fantastic. So by 4th turn they could be dead. Although if they cast a creature, we have to frostbite it and cast another one of these guys. Portable Hole him, okay, sure. Portable Hole is a card. It's gonna be a card that's played a lot. Oh god, we took the 4 land too, so we can Bugbear them this turn for 4 damage. Next turn we can actually Battle Cry Goblin and pump. And we're basically out of cards. We are basically out of cards. I think we'll get rid of that. Because with our luck, activate and attack. I mean, we have to keep the pressure on because it's, you know, Goblin deck. So 4 mana they could have a board wipe, which means the -3 board wipe is game over. If they don't have a land and a board wipe, we win. Please no creeping death or creeping chill or creeping whatever that card is. That's -3/-3 to whatever every creature. They can cast, no idea what they can cast at this point. Because this guy can pump twice. So all the goblins can get +2/+0. Yeah, and we make another token, so it's basically game over. Okay, so goblins is undefeated, or did we lose one game? Maybe we lost one game, no idea. Looks undefeated. So very short deck academy, very short, because as you can see, goblins still do what they do, even though it's unranked, but still. We gotta see what new goblinoids we can get from Innistrad, as well as take a look at the new shock. But Goblin does look like they brought their stuff. They came here to party. So thank you for watching, and please click like and subscribe for more daily MTG content videos.